the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Short throw complete to the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the tailback's got it again. They bring him down just short of the mark, inches away from a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Hebe keeps it himself. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Southern Cal, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, it was just a matter of time until this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this route? He's past the marker and still going. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Caught. Completion. It is brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Zips it down the middle. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's a dart to the left side. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Flanagan. Lets it fly to the wide out. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. It's another big play.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tacked on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Nebraska, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Tap to first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Ran by the receiver. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking downfield. It's Flanagan. Nice throw, caught for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
That pass is caught. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Oh, what a move. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, USC. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip.
USC 21, Nebraska 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a quick grab, and he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to, the fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Sixth play of the drive coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's an out route. The catch made. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The Huskers are in the red zone. Looking to throw yet again. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Touchdown, Nebraska, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Flanagan. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd and 1 now at the 17. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Toss it to the back, running left. He's got room to run. Inside the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Gotta seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trucks through the defender. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
To throw, it's Flanagan. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
gone backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Catch made on the out route. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Tailback takes the handoff again. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
3rd down after that running play. Scanning the field, it's Flanagan. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy,
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. What a catch! The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. It's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Check out the game summary here so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that track route and picks up a 1st down.
The Cornhuskers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Huskers. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Flanagan. There's the stiff arm. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. To the air, it's Flanagan. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. It's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Pounding away with the run game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pass, it's Flanagan. Off target and incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Close to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. The comeback is on. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they've got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
Point after, not quite through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks free. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.